Alright everybody, it's Evan with Santa Cruz Subaru. Today we're going to show you a couple tips and some settings to change on your Subaru. And if you like what you're seeing on the video, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, let my bosses know that you enjoy the videos, and let me keep doing this for you. Alright, let's get into it. All right, so here we are sitting in a 2024 Outback, but this is going to apply to any of the cars with this screen right here, our new 11.6-inch multimedia display. So first tip we're going to show you is right up here. So what a lot of people don't know, this is actually 3 different screens. It looks like one screen, but it is really 3 different screens. So the top screen, you can kind of see the little arrows right there. That's how you change the screen. A lot of options here. One of the options is something right here. These are called favorite widgets. This is the one that just came with the car. You got acceleration percentage, fuel consumption, and an inclinometer, so it just tells you what angle you're sitting at. You can actually change this if you want. So first step is going to settings right here. You got to make sure you're up in here in the general settings, and we're going to scroll down till we find favorite widgets. So I'm going to select favorite widgets, and you got all these guys up here that are highlighted, then all these ones that are down here that are not highlighted. So I don't really care what my acceleration percentage is, so I'm going to highlight that one. Then I can choose which one I would like to have acceleration percentage be replaced with. So I'm going to actually go to a calendar here. See up there, it goes to calendar, and up there it goes to calendar. Fuel consumption, let's replace that one. Let's replace that one with a compass. And then the inclinometer, let's place that one, and let's do that one with weather. So now as you get out of here, and you can see my widgets have changed. So the next tip is, you can barely see it, but right up in the top of my MID up there is called my eco gauge. It just kind of goes to the left when you're getting bad gas mileage, to the right when you're getting good gas mileage. This is another one that you can change. You go to the same spot as we did with the last one. You go over here and you go to settings. Make sure you're in the general settings, and then you got to scroll down till you find meter screen, which is just right on the top right there. So I'm gonna hit meter screen, and meter information screen is what it's called. So I'm gonna hit that guy, and like we said, it's on the eco gauge. And I personally, my wife's car is just on gas range. So now you can see up there, it's now on gas range. I think a way better option than the eco gauge. But you can also have a compass, which is a kind of a cool one. But you know, most of the cars have the compass right up there. Or you can do outside temperature clock up there too. And you can switch this guy so you don't double up on your information. Again, I like the gas range one, which tells my wife before she runs out of gas. So another tip here, what a lot of people don't know is these icons can be arranged just kind of like they are on your smartphone. So if I don't want the My Subaru app there, all I got to do is push and hold, and see how they kind of now all go a little bit smaller. And now I can drag this guy over. You got to find the right spot and then place it on the second page, which now has another just more practical icon there. Let's say I want to get rid of, let's go media, because I don't ever touch my media button. I can just sit over here, drag it over. Again, you gotta find the right spot, go over there, and I can move auto vehicle hold over, and I can arrange it wherever I want. One of the questions I'm getting quite a bit lately is, what is up with Subaru Starlink? Some of you might have this guy lit up, some of you might not, but Starlink was an app that Subaru offered. It was a content app, had lots of different apps inside that app. It is now gone. It no longer works. So on some cars, it will be grayed out. Sometimes you push the button if it is lit up and it will say like server unavailable because the app does not exist anymore. My hope is with the new software update, it is just going to completely disappear. Another tip, again, this is going to apply to some of you. Others, it's not going to apply to you, but I get the question all the time, how do I set maintenance reminders on my car? For some have this, again, some don't. But if you do have the car info button, you're going to push that guy. And then you get all kinds of statistics here, you know, angles, driving statistics. This is about which wheels have power going to the car. If I hit maintenance over here, you can now set your maintenance schedule. On most of the Subarus, it's going to be a 6-month or 6,000 mile maintenance, whatever comes first. And then all you got to do is go to settings, and you can either have it do a notification date or miles remaining, just depending on what kind of driver you are. We get a big range, people who hardly drive at all and people who are doing a couple thousand miles a month. So it's 6 months or 6,000 miles on most Subarus. All right, so one thing a lot of people don't know, and this is going to apply to any Subaru with the keyless access, is there is a secret lock button behind the car. You know, so many times this is the last place you are in your car. You get out, you got something in the back, you get your stuff out of your tailgate, the trunk area, and you want to lock it. You don't have to grab your key. You don't have to go to the door to lock it. There's a button back here. This button is becoming a little obsolete on the power tailgates because of the added lock and close button that's on some of the cars. But it's great for those of you who don't have a power tailgate or have an older Subaru. So I'm going to open this guy right here. And like I said, you know, the newer Subarus, they have this button right here. This is close and lock. But when Subaru first started doing power tailgates, this was the only option. It was just close. But this button back here, you can see it right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and close the tailgate. Again, this is all about proximity, just like the door handle. So what I'm gonna do is I have the key in my pocket. I'm gonna walk up, I'm gonna find this button, I'm gonna push that button, and I have locked my entire car.